You would have thought they would not be looking for things not spiritual, not church, more of the world, secular, artistic, and fun. But that was not the case. Actually, the little people in the church, like you and me, were looking for Jesus, but they didn't know where to go or whom to ask or what to do. Philip satisfied their hunger for more. First, he won them with his beautiful personality and his great sense of humor. Then it didn't take long before he had them really hearing him with their hearts and their minds.
When he greeted the young people, he would ask, "Well, brothers and sisters, when shall we begin to do good?" And they responded, following him, joining him in corporal works of mercy, visiting hospitals, prisons, the elderly and the sick. They started to gather with Philip Neri in his small room. The laity, priests, nobility, and commoners all would come and pray. And through this, he formed what is now known as the Oratory of the Laity.
A priest,
yeah, his confessor.
His confessor, who was a very spiritual man. When the Holy Spirit told him what he wanted St. Philip Neri to do, he shared it with him, and St. Philip Neri accepted this as the word of the Holy Spirit. He wanted him to work with pilgrims. And so Philip Neri founded a confraternity of the laity who were formed primarily to pray and tend to the needs of pilgrims who were coming to Rome for the Holy Year. The pilgrims of that time traveled with much love and devotion for Mother Church, but with little more. His group provided food and lodging to those without a place to stay, which was most of the pilgrims. You must remember there were no hotels in Rome. Taking over homes, the members of the confraternity made the first pilgrimage houses, one for men and one for women.
First of all, the life of a pilgrim is different than it is today. In those days, they just had one outfit and
tunic.
And it's a tunic. To call it an outfit is grandiose.
Well, it's like the tunic of St. Francis.
Yes, and a walking staff. They started out with a piece of bread and a little water. So they were really very austere and in great need. And so this community that St. Philip Neri began was to help the pilgrims, not only physically with their needs, but spiritually.